What's up, chicken butt? You know what? Let's break it down a little old school while we wait for people. Howdy ho. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys can all hear me okay. Hopefully the audio is a little good. What's up, Andy? Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah. I'm actually gonna be doing comic book stuff. What's up, Alan? Oh. What up, Ben? Ooh, the title has everybody probably a little curious. I got some things on my chest. Need to get off of them. Like all of these comic books boxes sitting here. And what up, Michael? And so I need to clean up the room a little bit. I'm hoping Justin joins. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get some of this stuff off my chest. It's been just kind of weighing me down a little bit. What's up, Tony? And just chat, have a bit of a fun time whilst I do this. Although there was an interesting article today that I saw like 5 seconds ago as I was walking up here. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm going to pull it up. So I don't actually subscribe. What up, Dan? What up, James? Look, James is a life changer, boys and females. So I don't actually subscribe to any of this websites like notifications or anything. This just literally popped up on Facebook as I was scrolling through news. And it was talking a little bit about, I thought, you know what, I'll give my opinions on it a little bit. Talking about how Marvel hires their writers for their shows, right? And let me see where it was. This is it. This line right here. Producer Nate Moore considers it a red flag if writers or fans of the original comics. And I was like, what? Nah, this is probably just clickbait, right? So I click on it and I start kind of scrolling through, and like, I don't really trust most news sources, right? What up, Bleeker? What up, Thomas? And so I just dig a little bit, and I'm looking for like quotes, something very specific where I can kind of dig through and like see, okay, are you guys making a mountain out of a molehill? And I'm trying to find the exact quote here. They were mentioning Captain America. Give me a second. No, why are you not pulling up Captain? I've had it. Okay. But so I just thought it was very interesting at the fact that like writers are a red flag. Oh, here it is. This is the one I want to actually share with you guys. Marvel Studio producer considers it a red flag if prospective writers or fans of original comics prefers to hire someone who's out of the culture. That's the article I was looking for, guys. Sorry. That's the one. And so I was like, no. I would think they would. I say this, and of course, you see what's been happening lately, and it's not been very comic accurate, which you guys know I'm a big proponent of comic accuracy. But anyways, I don't want you to already have a pre-existing idea of what it is because you grew up with the comics and that's what you want to recreate. I want someone who's going to be hard on the material, who can go, what is this? I think there's a movie here, but maybe we should be looking at it in a different way. So what blows my mind here, I guess not really blows my mind because, again, let's be honest, especially the last few years, they're not really doing a stand-up job with being very comic accurate. And so I man, I was like, really? So I started digging in and, offering an example. Prospective writers as the Marvel producer, Captain America trilogy, Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, who weren't comics guys growing up, but they were like, wait, Captain America, this seems a bit weird. What if we looked at it in this way? Captain America is not weird. None of these, like man thing is maybe a little weird. But these things are loved for a reason. And then you have all of these people who want to come in and change and alter and recreate and I feel like kind of crap on, for lack of a nicer, or I don't really have a nicer term. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. And he talks about it not being a direct one-to-one translation, yada yada yada. But look, you can still be extraordinarily comic accurate and still have a very solid movie. I mean, you look at Iron Man 1, it was phenomenal. And then you get to something like Thor 3, where Gore the God Butcher was literally nothing like the movie. So yeah. And then Submariner, which I've not watched yet, but I've seen and read enough where this isn't really Namor. This is some alternate reality, which most MCU is, but I just thought that was very weird. What do you guys think? Very, very strange. Very strange to me that the red flag as being a fan of the source material. Kind of blew my mind a little bit. So, anywho's. What up, Art Chemist? Maybe I said this again. What's up, Chris? Yeah, I try not to think, man, but whew. So I've heard Black Panther was pretty solid. Like we had a long discussion about it. Dustin talked about it. I think probably from what I've heard, and again, I'll make my own like cut and stone opinion on it, is that like the tribute to like the tribute to Chadwick was probably pretty great, but the changing of a lot of the changing of Namor, especially as I've read the Silver Age, I don't think I'm going to be a big fan of and be cool with that. So, especially after everything kind of Dustin told me, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. And no worries about spelling. I'm absolutely the worst at it. And Dustin or Justin may pop up on this. Who knows, guys? I told him I was doing it. Oh, dude, but think about that, man. That would have been really good. The big thing here with the Infinity Gauntlet or the Infinity Saga, first off, that was like literally the first set of comic books I ever bought was the Infinity Gauntlet, the first 6. I actually think, yeah, I got them right here. Well, the first one, anyways. First comic book ever bought from Haven Comics. Love the story. But what hurt them is not having access to all of their characters. You know what I mean? So that would have been super cool. Super cool. But anyway, so I'm going through the short boxes. Hopefully, is the audio okay? I hope it is. I'm not using this. I'm using a shotgun mic. But I got to reorganize. Literally, I just have boxes everywhere. And so, like, you have stuff like this. Boom, looking good. That actually came from Drew Manchu years ago. And then, you pull out that, right? So I have this weird mix of Marvel, DC, a random another Mr. Miracle. So I really want to organize this. Boom, check that out. Josh gave that to me from Haven Comics. And then what I really need to do is rebag and board, but I don't have any boards. And then look, then you have this stuff in here. So very, very strange. Yeah, but think about that though, for real. I mean, it would have been so cool. So cool to have all the characters and be able to do it the right way. Spawned universe. So I gotta reorganize this. It's weighing heavy on my chest here. Berserker. I ended up with a bunch of Berserker and a bunch of King Spawn and Gunslinger. We're about to get back to the good stuff again. I really thought the Berserker storyline was going to be better. That's a sick cover. I don't care what anybody says. Todd McFarlane's the GOAT when it comes to covers. And I don't know if he necessarily... Yeah, he did that one. Which means it was... Let's be honest, it was probably not actually Todd. So, These are really the last modern comic books I subscribed to on the pull list. All right, so here's some more DC stuff. The OMAC, I got this from Comics and Death Metal. No, Dan, I did not. But basically what happened is the other night when we were chatting and we were kind of going through comic books, I started flipping through my long boxes or short boxes. I don't like long boxes because they're too heavy. And I'm like, man, literally there's no organization. And you'll see, I'm just pulling them out one by one and kind of sorting them. You'll see that this needed to be done. And our conversation kind of flipping through kind of motivated me to do that. Let's see. Dustin Snapchatted me. Let's see what he said. Oh, man, I'm going to put him on mute. Hold on. Okay, so he was just sending me a video of his new pressing and cleaning. Oh, Bleecker, for real, short boxes are the best. Definitely do short boxes. For anybody out there, I recommend wholeheartedly short boxes. Long boxes will break your back. But I actually got this from Comics and Death Metal in a trade a couple of years ago. Like first time I think I actually met him. I love that book. I got this in a random collection one day. Just, I don't know, one of those really cool books. See, and then OMAC number 1. So that needs to be put together. Ryan actually gave this to me years ago. So that's pretty cool. You know what that is. Art Chemist, no, man. So the 199 was actually a birthday gift to me by Josh, my comic shop owner, a couple of years ago. So he put it in my box and gave it to me. So, oh, look at that. I always put something like this to the very front of a short box or a long box to keep that that flap from like putting an indentation into any long boxes. So we're about to go on a run of DC here. Yeah, Dan, I'm probably going to go through and just honestly get a whole bunch of the same exact one. And I've done this at several points in times throughout my entire collection. And then I got, so at the very beginning, everything had to be the exact same. Same bag, same board, same company. It didn't matter. It had to be the same. And then as I went further along and got more into reading versus necessarily collecting, as I would buy stuff, I wouldn't be so specific about it. I kind of, wasn't so hard up on it. And then, likely, the other night we were looking at it. I'm like, you know what? I need to really clean this up and then rebag and board everything. So, because at one point, everything in this was pristine. And as I've added books and sold books and stuff like that, it's changed. So this is really cool. This is from, was this a trade with Kachung? I did a trade with Kachung. And so he sent me this super, and still have the note on the back. But I love that because it's the Spectre. So I'm actually have a lot more DC comics than I thought. That one, love that one. Just a beautiful cover. So far, literally everything I pulled out has been mostly DC. This is the oldest book in my collection, I do believe. It is a, what was this, 1957, 58? Somebody may be able to correct me. I want to say it's 50s. I don't remember the exact date and time, but it's still really cool Detective Comics. It's got the ice cream coupon on it. So super cool. And then, man, I'm actually going to do this. Holding your arms up like that's no fun. All right, so, and then we have the Submariner. So for a while there, I was just on a big Submariner kick. I think these covers are fantastic. And I'm glad I did, because now that I've read him in the Fantastic Four, I'm like, he's a worthwhile character. Uh-oh. Come on, refocus there, buddy. Flash. I love Flash covers. Flash is he my favorite DC character? Quite possibly. Oh, I love this cover so much. And it's because of one reason. Look at the colors. Just popping. I mean, look at the red. I love that. I really do. And another one for that reason. It's a second Tiger Shark. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No, I bought this one long time ago. Captain Atom. I do believe this is the first appearance of Death. DC's Death. I think so. Somebody may be able to correct me. But sick cover. Pretty sweet cover there. All right, and this is getting into the like, what are you doing, Nick? Got random things. Like X Factor 15. No clue why I have this. It's just here. Just here. Not a bad cover, not a great cover. Don't know anything about the story. Oh, this one was cool. I got this for like pennies on the dollar. I just thought it was neat. What is it? It's the first Ash Ketch? Danny Ketch? No. Not sure. Something like that. But anyways, it's pretty neat. What up, Kenneth? Thor 338. I sold my 337 when I was moving. Glad I did that, but I always love that cover. Super cool. Here's a cool one from the 616. Batwoman or Batman Catwoman. Pretty neat. One of the few we have left over from them. A really cool Spider-Man cover. I was a sucker for these. You know what I mean? Super cool. Yeah, has it been overdone by everyone now? But having all comics at this point, the amount of homages and variants happening are outrageous. Subby, more goodness. Why I bought it? I don't know, but it's there. Now, I do like this one a lot. Super cool. Look how pretty that is. That's what I'm talking about. Actually, what up, Kyle? Actually, I do believe I won this in a mystery box from Whodat. I think that might have been what it was. Maybe not. Not real sure. And then we have, let's see, what is that one? I can't remember. Number 10. Honestly, don't even know why I own this one. I mean, I have it. Do you have comic books in your collection where you just have it for whatever reason? It's just there. Some more number 7. Again, another one of those where why I bought it, I don't know. I'm glad I have them. I'm not against owning them. I don't know anything about the stories. Number 11, beautiful red cover, though. Look at that. Would you look at that? Beautiful cover. I love the red. I'm a sucker for red covers. And if you don't know, I do enjoy the color red. All right, so these next few, super cool, actually. I'm going to pull them out and talk about them. So Dustin and I used to be big fans of Facebook auctions. That's where we started. Oh, dang it. I hate when that happens. So we used to be big fans of Facebook auctions. And one specific group we were part of all the time. We spent way too much money, but we bought from a guy named Phil Langston all the time. And these were one of my first, like, I don't want to say bigger books, but one of my, but anyways, so Hellboy Seed of Destruction 1, 2, 3, 4. And what's cool about that, if you didn't notice, every single one of these, but number 1 was signed by Mignola. And then this one was signed by Art Adams. So pretty neat. That one also, Arthur Adams down here. And Mignola and Art Adams. So pretty cool to have these. I just hate that the number 1's not there. But some of, like, again, why do I have them? I've never actually read these, but I love the, I guess sometimes you buy stuff and you just love the idea of them. Love the story. It's should actually probably just go back there on the shelf. Should go back there on the shelf. All right, so let's see. We're getting into some top loaders. Not until after we show off that one. First Battle of Captain America and Black Panther. Tales of Suspense 98. Super cool. Now, this is a fun one. I'm a fan here. Jimmy Halpert. And what's unique about this one is it's an exact replica. illustrated by the original Tone Rodriguez. We've met him a few times. He's super, super kind, hilarious, quite frankly. But they did additional stories in here, which is unique to just this release. So thought it was pretty cool. A couple of years ago, when we got these in, they sent them in like the worst shipping ever, no bag, no boarded. I did a video on it, like a short video, and yeah, we were not happy. All right, so this is where we start to get kind of years ago. I had not a slab wall, but basically like a top loader wall. For those of you guys that have seen that video, a lot of these books are going to be from that. So this was, and I never removed them from the top loader, so it's kind of weird and nostalgic, but we'll get to those in a second. So I have some pretty cool ones. Wolverine number 4, Marvel Comics Presents. I sold my number 1 whenever we were moving to try to do some things. I had these 1 through 10. I bought these at Haven. And this is back when I put everything in super nice Mylars. None of these books are necessarily, we'll say, worth the value, you know what I mean, to go out of your way and doing that. But this is back when everything was in this. Oh, man. Look how beautiful that is. Hold on. Look at that. That man thing. I mean, and if you can't really make it out, but it's Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine number 8. That right there is like a 10-0. That is clean. Yeah, that one is way cooler than I thought it'd be. Not gonna lie. All right, we'll finish these up. 9, still pretty clean. And the conclusion. Number 10. Cool. So.
Did I hear someone trying to grade some books?
Don't look at this man thing. What are you doing?
Just working, dude.
Looks like you were trying to sell somebody some car insurance.
No, man. Just chiropractic these comic books.
Oh, man. What do you set up on?
What do you mean?
Are you using your phone, or what are you using?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure it looks trash. Like trash.
I was about to say, yeah.
No, not
good. It's fine. The fake champ is here. The doctor's in. Good to see you, Dr. Ellis.
Dude, what?
They're all calling you the fake champ.
Fake champ?
Yeah.
Of what?
Of the world. Oh, I love these. My annuals. My annuals. What up, Brandon?
I don't know anything about being a champ of anything. Champion of bumping grades on. I don't know.
I was super excited when this came out, and it was fine.
What was it? What are you just going through your books?
Yeah, I'm just trying to like reorganize and clean. They are miserable.
Yeah.
41. Canto 2. Dude, it's so bad your stuff just keeps freezing.
Really?
What up, Pitbull? Yeah, it just randomly will freeze.
Let me change the video settings. Maybe that's it.
Look at that. Yeah, Brent, and that's what I'm doing too. I'm kind of just, I got so much stuff, dude. I don't know where it's at. What is it? Like, I forgot I had all these cantos. Oh, would you look at that? What would you look at that? I didn't sell it. I thought I sold it. That makes my heart
on happy. The hunt. What was I on the hunt? I retired from the hunt. I'm not on there anymore. Is that any better? I dropped the video quality.
Yeah, it seems fine.
Okay. All right.
I love the subbies. That one's really cool. I got that at I did not pay that price for it though. Good lord, it says $325. I must have used a different bag and board from somewhere. Yeah, I'm just trying to go through and organize and see what the heck I got. Dustin gave me that one. Some Batman for whatever reason. No clue why I have it, if I'm honest.
Where does it hurt, baby? Where does it hurt? Look to me. Is it on the spine? Is that where? Oh, yeah, that's where it is. Yeah, that's where you're not feeling good. Okay.
What book is that?
Let's try your tummy. How's your tummy feel? Yeah? No?
This is equally as awkward for me as it is for all of you at home.
When I say that I use practices that no one else in the game is using, I mean it. You know what I'm saying?
I am very much so weirded out now. I just love this story. And you can't. This is a book you can't have one of. You gotta have two of. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't right. And then, like I said earlier, always use a previews mag at the front and back of your short box or long box to protect it from that crease. And for me, the thicker, the better. And it's free. So,
dude, I got to work on some awesome books this week.
What'd you work on? What up, Perry?
We worked on a ASM 5.
As you almost drop it.
Okay, but I didn't. I the camera being backwards and I was trying to turn it the wrong way made me almost slip. But yeah, we worked on ASM 5. Absolutely freaking beautiful copy of Fantastic 459. This thing is crispy, man. And I love that cover. This is the issue where Dr. Doom takes Surfer's powers and he's like flying around on his board and everything. Cool.
Almost to 700 what? Oh, are you reading all of Spider-Man?
Fantastic Four 88. This isn't a key or anything, but this thing's going to hit probably like a 9.4 at least.
Dude, those Marvel Comics Presents I just showed are like outrageous.
Yeah, but this is Silver Age Fantastic Four, dude. Probably going to hit a 9.4.
My stuff.
This is a big book, Fantastic Four 18. This is one I'd love to have. And if you guys follow the Comic Book Chiropractor on Instagram, which you should be, but a lot of you aren't because I have pretty much no followers on there. I don't even know who I'm posting for sometimes. But anyway, this book here, extremely clean, very high grade. However, upon opening the book and looking inside, I realized that someone had filled in one of the subscription cutouts. They never cut it out. They just filled it in. And then someone had also outlined the Invisible Girl in blue ballpoint pen in like 5 different panels. So, and the back cover is pretty much completely detached from the staples. So if you just look at the front of it, it's a peach. I mean, probably a 6.570, but yeah. So like I said on my Instagram, guys, make sure you're opening your books up when you buy them. Don't just look at that front cover and say, oh, because you never know.
I've never looked at a comic book while I bought it in my life.
I mean, crap. This guy right here came back incomplete, a whole wrap missing.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can think of with this is somebody robbed it out of there and then put the book back together. Somebody probably needed it for a nicer copy and then put the book back together.
Bunch of snitches. What up, smart pig, Steve? So Dustin, did you see any of those messages from Steve?
No, B. Ramey, I do not think they ever will. Worked on Another one that I love the cover on here with FF 54. Yeah, 54. FF
Did you hear me?
57. What's that?
Oh, I love that cover actually.
Yeah, I got that one graded in like a 4.0, but
Is it expensive or not
then
really?
it was getting there. It's not anymore. And a 4.0, I think it's worth like $100 maybe. This is a book that I want a nice graded copy because I really love, for some reason, I love the Frightful Four. And so you got their first appearance there in 36, and then a freaking banger ass copy of Hulk 102. This book is scorching hot right now for whatever freaking reason. And Brian had a nice copy. These are all books that belong to the guy I bought that ASM book from for you.
Did
You're
you
41, 42, 43, whatever it was.
Did you hear me a second ago?
No, I did not see anything from Steve.
Oh, so you were just ignoring me.
Sorry, I was in the middle of talking a little bit, but whatever.
So he's the one that I was bidding with, back and forth with on that Kanto stuff.
Oh yeah.
So he messaged because it just shows up as Steve, and
right.
So I was like, no way, that is too funny. But I'm glad if it goes to anybody. What up, Flash? What up, Robert? I'm glad if it goes to has gone to anyone, and he was the one to beat me. I'm glad that's where it went.
And that was for what now?
Some of the cards. I didn't bet on the original art, and then that Kanto figure.
Oh, the Kanto. Yeah, the Kanto figure I remember specifically you talking about. Yeah. For sure.
So I'm glad that, like I said, it went to him, and then I was scrolling through his Instagram, and he has some of the local comic shop day news, and I was like, oh, cool. I've never seen anybody. At one point, I had two of them, and then I sold one a couple of years ago. I threw it up on auction on eBay for like $20, and it went for not much more. But I was trying to, do the moving and stuff.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so this is the next one. But Steve did ask you if you're pressing and cleaning full time now.
Not full time. Well, yes and no. Right now, yes, but it's not by choice, and it's not enough to pay the bills. But because my other job sucks right now, because we haven't worked since June pretty much, yes, I guess the answer would be yes. But it's definitely not financially able to support us with me doing just this.
Well, Brandon, send Dustin in like 2 or 3 a month. Let him press, clean, submit for you.
Yeah, all you some bitches, send me like 40 books a month, and then my kids can have Christmas and my family can eat. Just saying.
Good Lord.
Hey. My room feels so much better now, dude. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I moved around a few things today, but I'm still not really
I moved all my tables and got rid of a bunch of stuff that wasn't necessary for where it was. Let's see. This guy's stuff is gone. We got rid of his stuff today. Got some people's books out of here today. That's what I like to do.
Check this out, dude. So I think these were hot at one point, and then they were not. But I have a bunch.
Moving some paperwork around. Hold on. Oh no, yeah, for like 5 minutes.
Well, but, and Josh, I think Josh sold them to me or gave them to me for a giveaway or something.
Yeah,
Highway. So I'm not a big fan of AWA stuff. Maybe I should give these away.
Kind of Berserker pretty much sucks.
Huh?
Like Berserker, like I wouldn't say it sucks, I guess, but nobody cares.
Yeah. Oh, this is pretty cool. I believe this is one of Todd McFarlane's first Marvel works. Spitfire. Somebody can confirm. It's a pretty cool little novel. Oh, some more Wolverines.
All I know is
this is a really cool one too. It's got that weird green card.
The book that is sitting here on my desk. Boy, I tell you what. Woo, boy, if y'all knew what this was.
So this one
I'm
love.
talking about when I got that thing in the mail.
It's the Long Night. It's the podcast.
Oh yeah, we love that. Both of them.
Yep. And I sent the other one to Big Will. I was so certain he was a fan, but
I don't remember what I did with mine because there was two different podcasts,
like
but
the
there was
Trail
only
and Long Night or something.
Yeah, the Long Trail and the Long Night. That's right. Let's see, Brad, the real Brad Bell. If you're watching and you just follow me because you're watching right now, thank you.
But yes, I did. I still haven't finished the Similarian because it hasn't shipped. That illustrated version has just been delayed or something. It's just sitting. Yeah, Thunder God, it did. Like it faded fast. I bought all of these because I thought they were really cool covers. And
what's up, Archimist?
I thought that one was the coolest though. It's like the perfect combination of Star Wars, Walking Dead, and Invincible.
Yeah, after becoming such a big fan of Walking Dead, like that might be cool. I don't know.
Look how hot that book is.
Dude, I got on that one twice, bro.
More Canto.
I actually bought a 9.8 of that one day, but I only paid like $40 for it, but I only got 30 back, so.
Jeremy Bernal's original work. Put that in like the indie pile.
Ooh, I didn't get that damn Eminem book today. Son of a bitch.
Were you like really wanting it?
Well, yeah, because like I want the other two that are out, but like the Punisher one, that one's stupid expensive, man. Like ridiculously expensive. And then they did one with Avengers, and it's like it's an homage to, I don't remember if it was the Slim Shady LP or the Marshall Mathers album, but he's sitting on the porch of this old house. Ooh, I love that Thor. I believe that's Kirby. Kirby's Thor, like to me, cover wise, like Kirby Thor is like probably number 2 next to Kirby Cat for me.
Yeah.
As far as like Kirby stuff. But
hey,
but
Kyle,
yeah,
so Kyle, we actually have our 4th Thanksgiving dinner. We have I have 4. We do a second half of our families on Friday nights. Thanksgiving.
This one's on fire right now.
What is that one?
First time that Scott Lang appears as Ant-Man. Which you would think would be a lot more expensive, but it's really not. Like right now it's on the hot list, and like I don't even think a 9.8 is all that much. Like it's under $1,000, I think.
Just more flash books. Like I said, guys. And Steve, no, I'm not looking through anything. I'm literally just trying to sort, filter, get things a little organized.
Thunder God, it is the _comic_book_chiropractor. It is literally, I need to change it to just comic chiropractor is what I need to do. But right now it is the _comic_book_chiropractor.
Oh, this is my X-Men box. Okay. I'm actually going to put these back in, but I'll still show you guys. What up, Mattis?
Chris, I'll go buy the damn Eminem Punisher right the hell now if I want to. I just don't want to spend the money on it. I know somebody's got a 9.6 yellow label CGC signed by Eminem.
No, bottom tier, we're not. So the getting things off my chest is literally my comic book collection is in a massive disarray. So I'm fixing it, and I'm gonna get this off my chest.
And I just spent the last hour and a half doing algebra so I could get my frames and stuff that I just put up in here in the comic pressing room evenly, and that pissed me off. So that had me in a foul mood temporarily, but I'm good now.
I
I
have
was
no
not
clue
happy
what some of
about
these books I own.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of this stuff. And I'm like, well, I didn't even know you had that.
No, this is all my X-Men books. I know I have these. It doesn't matter because the MCU is just going to change the X-Men completely. So
Yeah.
none of these characters are going to be the same, but
Yeah. No, Thunder God, if you will just shoot me a DM, I will message you my pricing sheet.
so Mattis, my Spider-Man collection, like all of my big books, are still all at CGC. I haven't gotten anything back, but Justin's building out.
Because he didn't send it to me first.
Well, this is before you started doing all of it.
Yeah.
I love that cover.
All right, we're gonna
What up, Austin?
crack those puppies anyway.
Yeah, super cool.
Pressing is stressful. It can be. See, the pressing is not the big, like there's
I
not
would say it's the
pressing, there's really
painting,
nothing
right?
to it. I love that. Remember when I put that, when I powder coated that on one of those tumblers for a giveaway when we were on Facebook?
Yeah, I don't know why my stuff wants to act weird, but yeah,
That cup came out awesome, man. I wished I didn't give it away. I was the original powder coated tumblers guy. I know there's like a Spidey tumbler powder guy out here somewhere, but doing all that stuff. But man, I was doing that crap like 5 years ago. Shit was crazy. Looked awesome. Problem was, it would cost. I would basically was losing money on all of it, so I had to stop doing it. It just wasn't even worth.
I don't even know I have that one
anymore. Brandon, so funny you asked that. I shipped that book to CGC almost a month ago, along with like 6 books of my own. They just checked them in today. Like, just checked them in. Me and Huda actually was talking earlier because CGC's like dragging all kinds of ass right now because of this Todd McFarlane stuff. And I'm going to do a video on the Todd McFarlane signing because they pulled some straight up bullshit with that Todd McFarlane signing.
What do you mean?
Dude, so to answer your question real quick, Brandon, it should be, I don't know, within a month. It's hard to say because right now they've got everything so messed up because of this Todd McFarlane signing. So I don't even know if I to believe their turnaround time. So I mean, I had a walkthrough that took me a week, almost 2 weeks to get it graded and get it back to me. So and turnaround time on that's 4 days, right? Well, at the time it was 4 days, and this was like 3 weeks ago. So the Todd McFarlane signing, Todd's not even at CGC signing. What they're doing is they're just carrying books, like in shifts, like to shows and cons that he's going to, and having him sign on there, and then they're bringing them back. And I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, I did not sign nothing, click no box that said, yes, it is totally cool for you to pack my shit up, put it in a van, drive it across the country, unpack it, let him sign it, pack it back up, drive it back. Like, what?
How do you know for sure they're doing that?
Because Russell talked to him today on the phone. Because he's got Todd McFarlane signing books that I sent in weeks ago that still haven't been checked in. And I've got other customer books that I sent in weeks ago that haven't been checked in. So he was asking them, like, why do we have people that have already gotten books back from the signing, and a lot of us have stuff that hasn't even been checked in yet. Like, when is the signing taking place?
So don't they do a guaranteed turnaround time on those?
No, not on this one. I guess they're not.
What up, Sindane?
And when I thought about it, I was like, I looked online. I was like, they didn't even have a date. Usually they'll say, so-and-so is going to be here signing books this date. No, he's going to be signing books over the next few months. So who the hell knows how long it's going to take to get that stuff back?
So what I would do is I would
That was just
call
garbage.
and record the call. Be very kind, obviously, right? But record the call so that you have legitimate, like real deal, firsthand. This is what's happening,
Yeah.
not my buddy who dat who, you know what I mean? Like, because we don't want to put something out there that's like a he said, she said, they said, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I had no interest in the Spawn custom label. And only reason why I sent one in, I honestly have never had any interest in sending in anything in for Todd, but I sent my Flaming Carrot 27 in, yeah, because it's the only time Todd McFarlane ever drew the Ninja Turtles, and so I thought that would be a cool one to send in, so I sent that one in, and I just got the regular Todd McFarlane label, which he's not even signing it like it is on the label anymore. He went back to his original signature, and now he's just doing T McFarlane, which I didn't know is how he started signing books when he originally started, but that's what he was doing in the beginning. I like that one.
Yeah, I have so many Flash books.
Yeah,
like
yeah. See, Sindane is in encapsulation and imaging, so yeah, it's crazy. Like my Turtles book I sent in, it's in scheduled for grading, so I'm assuming it's been signed already. But my whole thing was just like that, just like
what up, Ruben?
So not being able to know if your book's gonna get back like February, March, December, I don't know. I don't have any Volume 1 TMNT for sale yet. About 3 times I've considered selling the entire run. I have them all.
So I bought these from JB, I believe. Man Bat 1 and 2. So stupid, but I love it. That's what I love about comic books is like going back and be like, oh, I bought that from that guy, or this is, you know, I was talking about the Phil Langston stuff earlier. I was like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Akira 1 through 37, dude. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, he is definitely a proctologist.
Yeah, one book, one cover. That's all he ever did. Flaming Carrot 27.
Yeah, Mattis. It's wild.
Yeah. That was another thing. Like, usually with CGC, you don't get charged until the book's been graded.
Yeah.
No, as soon as they open my package, I mean, they hit me immediately.
Yeah.
Sold your run to Beans last year, and now you want to rebuild it.
Would it be sinful to put like my X-Men and Flash comic books in one box?
I don't think so.
You don't think the comic book gods would hate me?
There are no comic book gods. What are you talking about? Comic book proctologist? No.
Organize your way. That is a good point.
Right there.
I'm YOLOing over here. Look at all these Kanto books. Did you send off my Kanto one?
No, it's still sitting back there.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I looked at it and it just didn't have a chance of bumping, so there wasn't no reason for us to mess with it.
Mattis. So this is all the X-Men I have, though.
I've got mine, which is a 9.6, and then one of these days, JB will mail me the one I bought from him like a month ago, but
I think he said he was sick, dude.
Well, I don't know if he was sick for a month or if he's still sick, but
hey, if you get COVID, man, it'll mess you up.
I don't believe. No, it ain't. COVID ain't all that. I had it 3 times. It sucked the first time. After that, it was nothing. All right, so we definitely got some cleaning to do on this bad boy. Golly.
So I'm trying to figure out what to do here. I wish we still had haircuts like that.
Can't even see the dirt on it. That's what I hate. I haven't been able to find a good way to be able to get how dirty a book is to show up.
Just carefully. Mattis, are you talking about X-Men? So Justin, and if you don't know who I'm talking about, Justin Birch, he occasionally makes an appearance on the channel. Used to a lot more. Hoping he comes back. But he has an entire run of Uncanny from X-Men all the way. And he's supposed to be doing all 9/8 Jim Lee X-Men.
Man, who did the art for this book? This is really, really good.
Yeah, Bronze Age. It is not fun. And I think it also depends on age and other factors too. It's not one of those things.
John Byrne and Bob Layton. That's why. Yeah. Well, John Byrne and Bob Layton, they killed this shit.
We can't see anything but a blue hand.
I know. I was scrolling up on the comments there. I saw the blue gloves. Yeah. Yeah.
Right on,
just to try.
which books did you go for, man?
Oh, right on, dude. Yeah, I don't want to leave fingerprints on the daggone books because then I have to clean them off and it's aggravating.
Weren't you just talking smack about people wearing gloves?
I was talking smack about people wearing gloves holding a damn slab.
Oh, yeah.
Not a raw book. If you wear gloves holding a slab, really, guy? Why? What the hell are you afraid of?
You don't want to be fingering plastic, man.
I mean, god dang, you wipe that shit off with your t-shirt. All right. Look at this picture.
What?
Look at the Hulk right here, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That is terrible. That looks
terrible. You were brave. What would you have done if that book would have just split?
How would it split? I have a perfect grip on it.
It just looked flimsy, dude. Chill. Stop being so touchy. I would have laughed to answer my question.
Well, I'm glad you're always rooting for my misery.
I wasn't rooting for it. I didn't say I hope it rips. I said, what would you guys have done? Could have been an awkward laugh, like, oh, I hope that wasn't expensive.
11.
Dang, dude, an AF-15 at a 4.0 and a Hulk 1 at a 2.5. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I am not on that level. I'm hoping that maybe
that is good.
That's awesome, dude. But I'm hoping that with my ASM investments, at some point, if I keep,
I love how they illustrated him growing and giving this dude an uppercut.
Yeah, no, it's sick.
Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's incredible though. AF, yeah, for sure.
Where'd they see that at?
So if you look at Austin Crafton, he was talking about the big books that he was going after, and so he went out. He got a Hulk 1 and an AF-15.
Oh, right on.
Incredible.
I mean, I don't think we inspired you to go buy stuff like that because we ain't never ever having stuff like that. But congratulations.
You know, honestly, man,
like hell to you.
Prices keep crashing. Who knows?
Dan, it is astonishing or Marvel Premiere 47, the Scott Lang Ant-Man. This thing's clean, man.
All right, so I got a DC box and a Marvel
Where's
box.
Whodet's paperwork?
Oh man, this
Nick,
is
do you know how many
box of books I own.
Do you know how many wraps are in Silver and Bronze Age comic books?
What do you mean wraps?
Like traditionally, how many wraps?
The word wrap.
Like,
what do you mean?
Like if this is the book, They staple it down the middle. Like this is one wrap.
12?
No. 8. Traditionally. 16 pages. Traditionally, anyway. There are exceptions.
I was going to say, most Spider-Man comics had a lot more than 16 pages in it. Well, then mine front, back. Okay. I didn't.
Yeah. Like just, that's what I'm saying. Like if this was it, this would be considered a wrap. 4 pages.
So check this out. These are all coverless comics. And at one point, I knew exactly what they were. Some of them do have first appearances. But yeah, so I bought these at a flea market.
What's that? Oh yeah, I remember when you you got the first Batgirl in that lot too.
I sold it, dude. I just did up on eBay for $1 and let it go. The most rare Superman clipping ever.
Yeah, it's on my list to watch for sure, Dan. I just haven't been able to get there yet, but it definitely is. I have to go to work tomorrow, actually. First time I've worked in like a week and a half.
Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos. Little Batman and Robin. No clue what the numbers are on these, though. That's the unfortunate thing.
It doesn't show in the bottom text there?
Oh, yeah. The 178.
Y'all just saw that, right? Some bitch will talk about how I hold in a book. Did you see that? Some bitch went.
No, look.
Damn near snapped the whole book in half.
Not focusing.
He's talking about how I handle a book.
So the Marvel ones do not have it.
Yeah.
And I just picked up the DC one. So 1966. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, number 4.
Yeah, Austin. I think as far as like actual Grail level books for me, FF1, FF5, and Avengers 1 are probably all that I would care to get if they were. And FF5 and 1 are like I mean, I would love to have a Hulk 1 too, but those 3, those are unobtainable for me. Like there's no way I could, even if I had the money, I could not rationalize spending it on those books. But in Avengers 1, maybe one day.
Little Walt Disney. So, and I'm not pulling all these out, but it's basically the Infinity Crusade Gauntlet, all of those. Which is really cool because they actually have all the ink marks on the top. All right, so this is like the best part of Two Brothers Comics right here. Let me be clear.
This is the form I send you guys to fill out when you send books in. You get to just, you let me know what you want done. When they come in, I check them off with a date, just so that we know that I got those in. Then I have a space here where I fill out what I found wrong with the books and put some notes there for you. And I always share these with each customer along with pictures as well. And usually I'll post pictures of your stuff on Instagram too. If it's something that was real dirty and I got it real cleaned, or it was real bent up and I got it looking real good. So just show you guys kind of what you're looking at. Did you see Stevie B post today?
No.
He got that Daredevil I fixed for him. He was even though he saw pictures, he was still quite shocked apparently.
I mean, look at this. This is all goodness right here. There's not a better
Dragon Man stuff. Nobody like Dragon Man.
I love it. I'm not going to pull all of these out. I'm going to flip through and find my favorites. I love that one.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, Steve. The Disney stuff I really like it, but it's not something I've ever focused on. I just love all of these, though.
Pitbull Comics, what's up? What's up?
Look at that. Name a better comic artist. I'll wait.
Oh crap! For some reason, my chat went all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, a lot of books are falling. We'll see. We'll see.
We're
Be
crashing and burning, boys.
Smart Pick Comics. I love the old Disney stuff. I just picked up for extremely cheap a really rare Disney comic book on eBay the other day.
So cool. All right. Justice for Broly.
Oh, yeah. We'll be there again this year, man.
We will be. Justin won't be. What a loser. Hurt my feelings. I texted him.
Truth Finder UK would like to ask for an interview with you. He wants to interview you, Nick.
Who?
Oh, he's from Lexington. Right on. Right on.
What about an interview?
Somebody wants to interview you.
Oh, it's not showing on my end.
It's up a few comments.
Oh.
Truth Finder UK. Yeah, Lexington, man. We love Lexington Comic-Con. It's a lot of fun.
Not particularly. I think Dustin. No, I mean, no, we don't really mess with those a whole lot.
What?
Marvel magazines from 70s and 80s.
Yeah, no. I've got a couple. You talking about like those treasury size?
I think that's what he's talking about, like some of the Star Wars ones they did.
I've got a Hulk and a Batman that are just like coffee table books. But they're so big. Like, I mean, I've got the Muhammad Ali versus Superman Neil Adams treasury. Now that one is something that I have on display and all of that. But
this is a mess.
But that's it, yeah. No, we only come to Lexington just for the con. It's a long ass drive for both of us.
Yeah. It's a long.
Nornrad, what's up, dude?
Does anybody know what print this is? I had no clue I even had it.
What is it?
Strange Academy 1.
Look on the inside.
I don't want to open it up because these could be worth something, Dustin. They're going to be millions of dollars.
If you cannot open a comic book without hurting it, then...
Well, I want to finger it up with my fingerprints because it's got a lot of black.
Look on CLZ then. I don't know, dude.
We'll come. Is it Walmart? I don't know. I was just hoping for confirmation somewhere. Conan's. I wish I was more into Conan. Norn. You know, that... Yeah, dude. The only thing I've been able to find for a treasury storage is...
Crafty Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I just got in a Mega Men number 3 that is, without a shadow of a damn doubt, going to hit a 9.8. Paid $70 for it. That was awesome.
There you go. So these are literally... Oh.
Try to throw my hat in the ring. Oh, sorry. Try to throw my hat in the ring for that Elite Comics post that they put up the other day. That did not go well at all.
Told you. What up, Jewel?
Yeah, you told me after I'd already said.
Well, I was doing stuff and I didn't see.
No, I'm not. I wasn't like banging on you. I was just saying, like, yeah. I mean, like, it was too late by the time. But it's all good. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I would have been able to dedicate the amount of time anyway to it. It's not like I was going to use any of those suggestions for anything we do.
I just typed in Strange Tales #1, Strange Academy.
And now we shall clean the Scott Lang. I just saw somebody sent me a message on the chiropractor page. I'll get with you here in a little bit. Dang, it's 10:30. I need to get in bed soon, man.
Hey Kyle, I saw that about JDF. Yeah, I'm not even sure where I would begin on that either. All right, guys. Am I sharing? Okay, I'm sharing. Let's see if we can place which one this one is.
They had some more information come out on that today too.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Kind of what we kind of talked about live, what we thought happened and why.
Yeah,
So there we go. Second reproduction of the second print Walmart. Is that what they're saying there? I had this one and I sold it, or that one of these two, and sold it to Austin LeMay. Cool. Yeah, nothing. I think, is this the Humberto? I don't know. Oh, well, pretty cool though. Dustin, if you could press this to a 9.8, it's a $60 book.
that's terrible, dude.
At one point, it was clearly a lot higher because they had them on here for $195.
Oh, I'm sure. I wouldn't even send it to get graded. And like my rule of thumb is, if it's not going to sell for at least $100 minimum,
Yeah.
then I'm not even getting it graded. And when I say $100 minimum, like that means me putting it up, somebody asking if they can have like 25% off, and me giving them like 15% off.
Yeah.
And then adding in shipping.
So what do you mean a $4,000 Strange Academy one? Which one of those is that expensive? That's awesome. Or are you saying Strange Tales? Did I misread that? Hold on. No, he said Strange Academy 1. Maybe it's going to have multiple signatures. That's pretty cool, though.
What do we think about modern day books being grails?
Or becoming grails eventually?
I think that it would, I mean, like Brian said, it's subjective, but do I see anything modern age being like,
well, let's
AF
define
15?
Modern and make sure we're clear with what he's thinking. Are we thinking 90s plus? Are we thinking,
I would say like 2000s to now?
Yeah. So let us know. But yeah, honestly, it's so subjective. Do I think we're going to have another AF-15 style book?
No,
Maybe
never.
Miles Morales is like the absolute.
No, I don't even think, because you have to remember AF-15 will continue to grow. Like,
But I'm
UF4
saying,
will never ever get to that point.
I'm not saying it's going to catch up to that specific price point or whatever, but I'm just saying if there's ever going to be a book that's going to explode in value with a significance to people, similar to Peter Parker, I could see Miles Morales absolutely being very. It depends on what happens in the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years.
And what price point are you thinking?
Oh, it could be thousands, tens of thousands. We're already seeing that stupid derivative go for 60,000 or 30,000.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm not buying that anyway. I don't buy that damn book is selling for that much.
The
like,
Raimi, have a good
real
one.
time. That's
right on, man.
That's the same people selling it back and forth, trying to keep the book relevant. I think, if you ask me for my opinion on it.
But anyway,
if I had that damn book in a 9.8, I guarantee you I couldn't get 25 for it.
Yeah. But so, anyways, I would say if it was any modern book, if I was to say, hey, I'm going to put $1,000 towards a modern book, we'll say, and wait 50 years to see what happens, I would say it's probably Ultimate Fallout 4, because if he slowly becomes and again, if he becomes the younger crowd Spider-Man, younger crowd, because let's be honest, Marvel's not putting a whole lot of effort into Peter Parker. He
or anybody else.
Huh?
I said, or anybody else.
Well, but with that being said, so I think that is got a big chance, right? Because it's Spider-Man. It's got a whole lot of significance to it too. a whole new crowd. That's a lot of the younger generation Spider-Man. So, Walking Dead #1. So here's my thing with Walking Dead #1 and like Invincible and some of those other ones. I fear it doesn't have the staying power to be a quote unquote grail, right? I
don't think Invincible does. I think Walking Dead does, though, just for the fact that it's reached so far outside of comic books.
It has, but will it dwindle down now that the show is basically over, effectively over as of Sunday?
Do you really think that they're just going to be done and never do anything Walking Dead again?
I'm not saying ever
Ain't no
again,
way.
but I don't think it. What are they going to do? Beat it to?
And it's gonna, and it at this point, it's got the nostalgia factor. How long's it been on TV? 10 plus years.
Kyle, have a good night, buddy.
I think it's gonna definitely create nostalgia down the line, and I think that's what'll hold it.
I really genuinely don't see it. I think it's going to be a valuable book, but I don't see it becoming this massive AF-15 Hulk 1 type book, right?
Well, no, but the Miles Morales books won't ever be that either.
I think it has the potential to. We could see in 70, 80 years.
There's too many of them.
Huh?
There's too many of them. I don't think that any of the modern stuff can really ever hit that unless, well, I don't know. We saw how dumb people were being 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, thousands of copies of these books out, and you're still like letting people convince you that the Invincible Iron Man number 9 or 7, whatever variant, is worth $6,000 to $8,000. Like,
what is it?
The Turcotte Invincible Iron Man, the Riri Williams variant. People were paying like upwards of $8,000 for that in a 9.8 2 years ago, and I'm just sitting here like, this is what makes me regret saying collect your way, because some of you guys aren't responsible enough to do that. What is the 9.8 going for now? $1,600.
Yeah, I do genuinely believe, like, if there was one modern book I would bet long term on, and I'm not saying I'm saying if you put a gun to my head and you're like, hey, which one modern book, make the decision right now, it's Ultimate Fallout 4. And I think you're going to see a much bigger payoff in 80 years, 50 years, 20 years than you will on a Walking Dead 1, Invincible 1, a Riri, whatever her first appearance was, any of those, right? And of course, it all depends on kind of what they do with him. And as this younger generation grows up and continues to, make money and start spending their new money, that kind of thing, right? So, yeah, Norrin Rad. Oh my God.
I'm projecting.
What up? What? I haven't heard about that. Interesting. Yeah, and Silver Age, though, is definitely where I would always, like, if you're really going to want to invest, it's going to be safer.
Man, my chat
50 years from now,
moving.
like, I would put my money, if it's modern, on Ultimate Fallout 4. He said Kingpin's on the show. Speaking of Kingpin, he's been commenting quite a bit. Vincent? Honestly, though, I think the Invincible TV show, while I know it brings a lot of people to the comic, God, the show sucks.
What's up, Rob? Oh, yeah, Dan. I have no interest in anything modern. It's like I'm not putting money on anything but Silver Age, regardless. Yeah.
So Bronze, my issue with Nyx 3, and like I absolutely adore this character, right? I think X-23 is phenomenal. I just don't see her having the same staying power that Miles does to replace an entire generation, of Wolverine. Also, have you ever read Nyx? Like, this is irrelevant, but go read that storyline. It is the worst effing storyline.
Can you call it NYX like everybody else? Because that's just like cringing me the hell out that you call it Nyx.
It's Nyx. Nyx. But it is terrible.
And we have a chat full of people that's just going to sit here and listen to you do it. Not even gonna patronize you. And
what are you talking about?
I'm disappointed that the chat just sat here and let you say Nyx over and over without giving you some kind of bull crap for it.
No, what's Nyx?
Huh?
I said it's Nyx. Nyx number 3. But seriously, go read that storyline. It is god awful. I've never seen a story so bad. They basically, she's like a young. I don't even like talking about it because it's so gross and awkward. But yeah,
Plus, Tosin is obviously the next big spec that's going to last for 150 years. So
I know Second Street. I'm trying to. I gotta log into the other account and get it out of here. Hide user on this channel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rob. It was disgusting, dude. I felt so uncomfortable reading this. The fact, what up, Thunder God? The fact that Marvel let that happen was what you have for selling for now, Steve?
1600,
1800 bucks.
not even. You can get them for 1650 on Instagram every day of the
No.
week. Elite Comics and Grails every day, 1600 to 1650 for 9.8 first print. Which is hilarious because I told Justin before we went to Lexington this year, that's when the book started shooting up and it hit like $4,000. And he's like, I think I'm just going to buy 9.8. And I'm like, please do not do that. I think I said this on Babylon. I was like, do not do that. I said, I guarantee you by Halloween, dude, that book is going to be worth half of what it is selling for now. And I was thinking that it would just drop to like $2,000 and hold. It was, but I mean, yeah, I'm glad he listened to me. He still spent too much on a raw copy, but
yeah.
If everybody's excited about a book and talking about it, and it's just price going like this right here,
yeah, I mean,
not the time to buy it
significantly. So, but I mean, still have books like ASM1. I mean, it's like half of what it was selling for in a 1.0. You know, you can get
but
for 5, 6 grand.
We didn't see that. We didn't see that dropping that much.
I never expected that.
The Miles hype was going nuts because they had just done the Spider-Verse 2 trailer.
Yep.
And I'm like, that. Am I the only one that thinks it's crazy that like how that works? Like we've already had a Spider-Verse movie, so why is it that we're gonna go nuts over this book because we're getting another Spider-Verse movie? Like we already had one. Same thing with Indiana Jones. Why is Indiana Jones' first comic book appearance going nuts right now on eBay and stuff? Like this man's been there's been Indiana Jones movies for how many years now? And that book's been available for how long? Like, I don't get that kind of stuff.
Thunder God, did we accidentally block you? I was trying to remove the hot girls comments constantly. and I might have, my bad. Hold on.
Planned by Marvel, Black Panther 3 Tosin. What do you mean we got issues? He said Black Panther 3 Tosin was planned by Marvel.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe like long term in the movies, but well, no, because the new Black Panther Toussaint. It's probably Toussaint. How do they say it in the movie? Do they say Toussaint?
It's Toussaint.
Toussaint.
Yeah. That's not Tosin in this movie. That's not Tosin. I don't know why people keep blasting that on Instagram, but it's not Tosin.
Yeah.
It's not the same spelling, and I mean, it ain't even the same dude. It ain't the same character.
What was the reference in No Way Home?
And then if you look at Tosin in the comics and where he like, it's a whole like the origin ain't even close. Like it's not even none of that. Nothing about it matches up. Nothing about it matches up.
Nada.
Yeah. No, that's not Tosin in the movie.
I'm still here. I'm just grabbing some boxes. Don't leave dead air.
I'm cleaning this book right now.
Oh yeah, the Black Spider-Man comic, Bronze Age. Yeah, so like for sure, they're bringing in Miles. There's no way there's not.
Yeah, I think right now is a really good time to buy that UF4 over the next few months for sure.
What now?
So I think right now is a really good time to be buying that UF4 9.8. I wouldn't put money into any other grade except a first print 9.8. It's too cheap right now. It is too cheap. And there are so damn many copies of that book. And what a lot of people don't think about too, like I know multiple people who literally have a short box or more of raw copies, polybagged, like brand new still. And they're just waiting. When Miles is going to when Miles goes to the movies, when we get that announcement, sellers are going to kill the price on themselves because they're going to flood the market with so many copies that you're not going to have to worry about, can I get a copy? It's going to be, well, which copy do I want? Because it is going to be, the market is going to be flooded. Just like what happened with Deadpool and Wolverine, the New Mutants 98 and 181. That's why those books didn't like go nuts in price when we got the announcement recently, because the market got flooded and there was so many copies.
And this is sorry, I'm reading some comments. This is where I get overwhelmed. All of this and this whole box, I just don't even want to deal with it. Don't even want to touch it. Not at all.
What is it?
Just this whole box.
Oh,
Don't even want to touch it.
so if you make, like, what is the what got you to decide to go through all this stuff and do this?
Well, I've just been rearranging some of the stuff. Like I moved some of my manga around back there and just trying to make some more room.
Are you? Oh, I didn't know if you were making moves or what.
No, not yet. Just trying to make it to where I don't feel like it's so claustrophobic whenever I walk in and stuff just everywhere.
Trinity, are you still here, bro? I need your address so I can send you this damn bro box you won. You won the Mad Cave Studios box, dude.
I
don't know who won the boxes that are back there on Nick's floor, but maybe one day you will get those.
I think it's CJ, right?
No, I gave CJ his already.
Yeah. No, I got to package them up. I'm going to repackage them. I at this point, I don't see CGC. I don't see
DC and Warner Brothers messing with us on it.
Back.
No.
Heck, probably half the people we dealt with has probably been fired at this point.
Yeah.
And you also get a cool Spider-Man print, Trinity.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to put
that. What'd you say?
I said, yeah, that's probably not going to be in there.
Well, that's lame.
I don't have any tubes for it, and don't really, yeah, I don't have any tubes to put one in.
Just bend it in half.
Yeah.
Or you can get one of I don't boxes and fold them.
I don't really want to fold it into there.
Well, I was gonna say flatten it like Austin has sent his stuff.
Yeah, but then you're gonna charge me $15 to. It's gonna cost me $40 to ship that stuff to him. Then.
No.
Yeah, they'll charge me $15 to put it in that flat rate, and then it's gonna cost probably almost that much because of the weight on the Mad Cave box.
Yeah, I really like Kanto quite a bit. I think
that I like Volume 1
more than most will say.
I liked Volume 1 and I liked Volume 2, The Hollow Men. I didn't read further than that though. Did you?
Yeah, I've read them all. They were all good.
I
I
definitely
think
like
the
Volume
the
1.
one
Even
with the fairies was my least favorite.
the Clockwork Fairies, that was the one shot that tied Volume 1 and 2 together.
Look at
Even
this.
my wife read Volume 1. She read the trade. She liked it.
I have so many of these Last Ronins, I don't know what to do with. Except for that
Are
one.
they number ones?
Oh, yeah.
Some of them, I don't know. I would hold on to them because who knows what's going to happen. They're doing that stupid Last Ronin universe with Casey Jones Jr. chick is going to be the new Splinter and have her own turtles, and it's dumb as hell. The whole
These are
Last Ronin
typical,
thing
dude.
was just a huge disappointment. Oh, I have a Pokemon pack like that, but I opened it. I'll tell you what, Nick, Kanto. Yeah, Rob's right there. The way that and I was talking to my wife about it recently, you know, the way that they're talking about doing, you know, what is it, 7 seasons in a movie? I mean, if that really hits with the kids, dude, that book could be like bone level because of as far as like 9/8 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was, I mean, if I remember correctly, it was decently low print run, and then half of them or more got screwed up during printing. Which, if you know what you're doing, you can fix it.
Yeah. So I don't know about print run, second print versus first print.
I like the second print cover more, I think.
But yeah, I don't know about print run. It's
I
possible.
think second print has a better print run actually than the first.
Yeah, dude. The fact that Netflix killed Bone broke my heart for Jeff Smith. And that's basically was like his last opportunity, he said, to get it done, Steve.
I wonder why they did it.
They canceled a ton of animation. It wasn't just Bone.
Oh. Had to make more room for the disgusting shows they did about the little girls.
Well, I canceled those too.
Oh, well, that's good to know at least.
Hey, didn't that book do something? Nice House on the Lake?
For like 5 minutes. It was just number 1. Anything James Tynan has done has pretty much hit the crapper at this point too.
It's just crapped.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, man, you know what? That did something. Hold on now.
UF4 second print has a shorter print run than the first print. That I don't know because they did 2 different covers for it. So that I'm not sure.
Flash!
It'll never be worth more though.
Big
That's a cool
brain.
cover. I like that. I don't put a whole lot of I don't put personally a lot of value on second prints personally. Like if it's something I'm buying, I unless the cover is cool.
Hey, didn't
And I just want the
Longshot pop
cover.
off?
For like 5 minutes. You missed it. And you got to have a 9/8 for it to be worth it.
Hey, this one's pretty clean though.
Pretty sure I got Justin the 9/8.
Remember when he loved us?
Yeah. For like 5 minutes.
I wish he would come back. Of course, he's been
Baby, come
for like
back.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And of course, his kids. Oh, I do have it. Boom.
That ain't the A cover.
No, I know. It's like a 9th cover, 4th printing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. They still ain't doing anything though. Like you I think the A cover first prints are only going for like $8.
Good God, I need to just start handing out Berserker comic books like candy.
Like that little con we went to, you saw Dustin had all those number ones. He left with every one of them. I'm just excited for the Geiger show. I hope they do it. I can't wait, man. That shit is gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
because that was an awesome read. Geiger was sweet. I need to get the trade paperback so I can finish it though. I think I only had like one issue left that I didn't get, but I definitely want to reread it as a whole though. But I know I was enjoying the piss out of it. That freaking the King's mom, Jesus, dude.
Steve, you can't have patience in this game, man. It needs to flip flop like tomorrow, dude. We need to have millions of dollars.
You're going out to play foosball with your friends and leave me here alone all day with Steve?
So, yeah. I basically just took like 4 short boxes to my LCS. I was like, here you go.
I'm about to do
just
that
gonna
with
give these
4
back
long boxes. I wonder if Josh wants 4 long boxes.
Just take them up there and leave them. He can't do anything if he doesn't know who dropped them off middle of the week.
See, that's what I've been wanting to do with John. See, I was trying to do this thing, and I put it on Instagram, and like, I don't know. I for whatever reason, I do not possess the ability to get people to buy comic books for like nothing. Because I was trying to do
built, right. We have not built a community of, mystery boxes or that.
Yeah.
Kind of, right?
So I was gonna do basically like mystery grab bags. Like there's gonna be 25 books for $10 plus shipping, and it's just gonna be random stuff. I've got 4 long boxes of books over here, and it's less than a quarter a piece, right? Or 50 cents a piece. I mean,
yeah.
But
and also keep in mind, oh Lord, what up, Chaos? We're also in a recession, so people are not.
No, that's not what it's called, Nick. They changed it.
Did somebody remove them?
Yeah, I've got some good stuff at half price books. I'm banned from the only one close to me now, though.
No, Chaos, you didn't. And where do we hunt? So honestly, like at this point, it's just become cons because all the LPSs, basically know what they have or, do the whole pricing at the counter.
I don't even have that problem. The problem I have with LCSs is like John, he hasn't had anything new in his case or on his wall in almost a year. I mean,
that's another good point.
And then the other thing is for whatever reason, the last year, there must be a crap ton of new comic book buyers, I'll say, in the Atlanta area, because I've got like 6 shops, and I mean, I can't hardly ever find anything at any of them. Like it's very, very far and few between. Where I get my deals is on I watch Sands auction, I watch Beta Ray Bill's auction, or Beta Ray Jim. I watch Madhouse. I just started watching those guys strictly. But if you want to get good deals, you need to be following Elite Comics 11 on Instagram, and they do live sales almost every night on there, and you can get really, really good deals on there. And
what up,
they'll have some stuff there on Elite Comics on their live sales that, I mean, they'll have some big ass books on there, and then they'll have just regular books on there. So
that's like me. Chaos does and Thieve.
Shortbox is a great place to get some good deals too. Last two big books I bought from there, or last two big books I bought were from Shortbox. It's an app you download and it's only graded books. But that's a cool one.
Spawn. So this has gone from organizing my comics to just basically putting them into, these are old ones, these are new ones.
Jesus.
Good Lord. I bet you I have 70 Kanto comic books.
I'm about to get to where only raw books I have are my Power Rangers, my Volume 1 Turtles, and all my Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Like, everything else in those boxes back there could go away, and it probably would not be the end of the world to me.
I'm hoping one day I pull out one of my Spawn number ones and they become newsstands.
Did you see what Mike Minor Key Collector or something? I forget his name on there, but he had 6 Spawn number ones he was gonna sell raw, and Jeff told him. Jeff was like, "No, dude, we need to press them and get them graded." He hit 6 for 6, 9.8 newsstands, yellow label, signed by McFarlane. Huh?
Those are like $700-800 a piece.
Yeah, yeah. They're all signed by McFarlane too, with the new label. So probably closer to $1,000 now. Which that book at 9.8 was selling for $1,000 all day, every day for the longest time.
That's wild.
And he was just gonna sell them off raw for like $100 a piece. Woo-wee. This thing is
right here is one of my favorite comic books of all time.
What's that? Dude, so before I even started collecting comics, you were using that book to get your sizing right for the pull-out drawer.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing it in your basement, in your garage, and I was like, damn, dude, this thing looks expensive, dude. Like, why you got that just sitting out here? And you're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, dude, that thing looks gnarly. That thing's cool as hell.
Yeah.
And I hadn't even thought about buying a comic book at that point.
The good old days.
This entire time, I've spent literally just cleaning the back of one book.
What up, Thunder God? Or Thunder God, have a good night is what I meant to say. TK's what's up?
Hey, Thunder God, I'll hit you up, man. If you were the one that sent me that Instagram message, I'll hit you back up.
So they're asking about your Volume 1 Turtles and your Raw Mortal Kombats.
Oh, y'all can go kick rocks talking about my Mortal Kombat. I'll tell you that right now. Everybody was laughing at old Dustin 3 years ago. Oh, look at this dumb shit, buying all these Mortal Kombat books.
So, Andrew, I kind of...
Just kidding.
I kind of did that a little bit a couple of years ago, 1.5 years, 2 years ago. It was maybe 1.5 years at this point. I got rid of all of my big keys, or minor keys, we'll say, when the market was really tippy-toppy and up. Kept any book that was like of sincere value to me. Paid off some debts, sold my house, bought my house, took some equity from that and put into my Grail books, which is effectively just the money I made selling. I just kind of budgeted back out for me. And and I don't regret it a bit, except for when I bought. It was kind of bad timing.
That box right there on the end with the blue tape. Yeah. That's all TMNT. Whole box. Slap ass. What about my Raw Mortal Kombat Chaos? Oh, sorry, Nick. I thought you were done talking, dude. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just saying, like,
sorry, could you say that?
If it made sense to sit down and I knew I could make, X amount of money out of every single book, and I knew they were all going to sell, I would probably sell just about every one of these to get 1 or 2 big Spider-Man.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Now, I wouldn't probably sell the majority of my graded books. But I would get rid of everything I have raw probably for the most part. Like my wrestling comics, I've got some really good stuff as far as that goes that I probably wouldn't get rid of, and then my Power Rangers, my Turtles, and my Sons of Anarchy stuff. Those Sons of Anarchy books, the Redwood Originals series, and the actual Sons of Anarchy, those damn things are so hard to put the run together on. I don't think I'd let those go.
Yeah.
Somebody had to pay out the ass for it, because how long it take me? Like 3 years to put them together?
I don't know.
And I know for like Sons of Anarchy, I don't have all the variants, but for Redwood Original, I have every single cover that was ever put out for that.
Yeah.
And that's a prequel to the show that talks. It goes through the story of Jack getting patched in and everything. That was a cool series to read.
So I think the Kanto books are going to go with the Dragon Ball books.
I have one Dragon Man book. It's got a spiky haired dude on a motorcycle. That's the only reason why I bought it.
What up, Ramsey? It has been a long time, man.
Is that Ramsey versus the World?
Yep. Ramsey versus
Ramsey. I don't know why, but I swear on everything I was thinking about you yesterday.
So
And
I
I was
went on his
thinking that
YouTube
I
channel
had
the
not-
other day to see if it popped up, and so I clicked on it to see if anything had been, if he had posted anything in a while, and I hadn't seen anything.
Yeah, I was thinking about him yesterday. I was just like, man, I hadn't heard or seen anything out of Ramsey in a while. I wonder what he's got going on. So he's just been busy, but that's nuts. He just popped in here because I mean he was just in my head yesterday. Now, of course, my sorry ass didn't reach out and say, "Hey, is everything going good with you, man?" Because I'm a piece of crap. But
that would make much more sense.
I know. I'm bad about that. Like I've been worried to death about Panda for the last 3 days, and I mean I sent him a message on Instagram, but I haven't reached out further than that. But I'm a little bit worried about what's going on with him right now. I mean I haven't. Everybody sent him happy birthday stuff and everything Saturday, and nobody heard from him. I'm like, I hope everything's all right.
Uh-oh. Did he get Panda rolled?
I don't know. I was talking to him Friday night, I think. Friday night or Thursday night. Like, we were talking late, and then didn't hear anything back from him after I made the hilarious happy birthday posts on Saturday that I made. Did you see those?
Yeah. Maybe he got mad at you.
Nah. For posting the same picture he posted on my birthday?
True.
All right. This guy is finally clean.
I have far too many Kanto boxes.
I really like that cover. I've never really looked at it that much, but it's a magnifying glass.
When was he on what conventions you been hanging out at, Ramsey?
What's up, Greg?
Yeah, what up, Gregory? We are family. Something, something, Gregory and me. It's clever. I should be a singer.
Yeah, no, Chaos. That was the last time I saw him or talked to him was Friday. I don't know if I'm not trying to spread any, like, let me rephrase. I have no idea what's going on. Like, I don't know that there's something happened. I haven't heard that there's something happened. I was just saying I was a little worried because usually we talk at least every couple days, and he hasn't responded to anything I've sent him recently. And I talked to a couple of other people who talk to him pretty frequently and haven't heard from him either. So I was just saying, like, I hope everything's okay. I don't want to get a rumor started that, like, something happened to freaking Adrian.
Yeah, that would be your luck that you would ruin the man's
Oh,
life.
Nordenrad's in Atlanta. Okay, right on. Don't go to shops, though. Are you, like, in the city, though? I'm like 52 miles west of the city, which is still not far enough, but all right. What do we got going on here? What is up here? What is this? Okay. Okay, so those that goes there and this goes there. Okay. All right, Hudat. We got one book clean tonight. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, we would probably get the rest of yours done, but of course, I just got his stuff in yesterday, and I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only got 7 books left of his to do, so I'll have his stuff done in a day. My turnaround times are
100 to 334. That's pretty sweet.
turnaround
I read a
times are
bunch of spot. I had to
incredible.
take a break. It kind of got, I don't want to say monotonous, but it was not easy to read like some of the other ones. What is that?
The Pro. I don't know what it is, but it's signed.
Have
It's
you
Russell.
worked on it?
I wish I would. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish that I was going to be on the hunt soon. Don't think I wouldn't pull out Russell's own damn books and use them against him. Just piss him right the hell off.
Check this out, guys. All the retail incentives for Canto that I have. I didn't get any of the early ones because I just, I was just, really happy with the story. And then they popped off and I was like, dang it. That's my favorite cover of all time they've done. Maybe not favorite, but that one's
There's
really
the
good.
comic book room.
That one's fine. That one's cool. And I'm not including any of the Whatnot exclusives because it just there's going to be 1,000 of those by the time it's all said and done. So
you got one
Randy
of them.
got you pressing comics.
Yep. Comic book chiropractor. I'm in business. Got the presses over here. And over here is where this is where all the magic happens. See, a lot of people are under the impression that there's something magical about these guys right here. I did not even know you was in here. You need to get out. Go.
Give me a second, Steve, and I'll show you.
Anybody can get these presses though and make a book flat. Like that's not the hard part. And that's not what's gonna change the grade on your book or improve the grade on your book. It's everything that leads up to that, which is what I do on this table here. And what I do on this table right here. So all the prep work, the cleaning, and working out the really bad bends and creases and stuff like that. The press just flattens it out at the end. But I mean, if you've got a really bad crease in a book and you just throw it in one of these presses, like that crease is still going to be there when you pull it out. It might be a little flatter, but it's still going to be there. So, and like I'm not trying to act like I know everything because I definitely do not. There are guys that do this out here that are they are hella good at what they're doing. Ooh, I use that word. That sound. I hate that.
So
Ew.
that's about $1,000 worth of presses right there, boys.
Yeah.
That ain't no.
Yeah, I
cheap
don't use Amazon t-shirt presses to do my stuff. I use very, very high quality equipment. Everything that I do that I work with is the top of the line equipment that I use. So
I love that one too.
And then like when your books are here at my house, I keep everything stored in the BCW plastic bins. Have dividers for every customer. Some customers like Russell and Justin Birch have permanent labels because they send me so many books all the time. But then most of you guys are just going to get a little piece of blue tape with your name wrote on it. And everybody's books are organized and in here together. This is my stuff back here. A lot of that's just empty bags and boards, but I keep everybody's stuff in these things. When I get done working on everything at the end of the night, close these guys up. And so, yeah, everything stays organized, stays safe. I have everybody's paperwork in here with their books. That way, everything stays exactly how it should. And you don't have to worry about your books not being safe while they're here. So just a little walk around the old office here. I'm gonna be doing some comic book chiropractor videos soon that are I'm hoping you guys will find entertaining, but you're not gonna see them if you're not following me on Instagram. But I do have some pretty entertaining ideas. That is why I have the new spiffy doctor's jacket and the hello. So, but I wanted to make sure that people knew that when their books come to my house for me to work on them, that I have a dedicated area that is literally just dedicated specifically to working on your stuff. And it's not sitting in here in the comic book room where my kids running around and playing video games and stuff. Like, this is the main room, which you guys saw on the room tour. Look at that slab wall.
Hey, real quick, 1 second. So, wrong one. Austin. So we do one every Friday, Saturday night. It's just difficult kind of during the week because we're on different time zones.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something where I've enjoyed the last week or so, kind of popping in, doing random ones whenever we have the time. But man, we appreciate all you guys being here. Yeah, Steve, I'm gonna show it to you in a second.
Bam. Yeah, Nick, see, there's mine. It's a 4-5. I got the Doom label and everything.
I had more Kanto books sitting over here. Don't you hate when that happens?
That's the 57 you was asking about.
Oh, yeah. That one's beautiful.
I can't believe they're already getting rid of the Doom label. That's bullshit. Y'all talk about rare? Right there. Last issue of Volume 1, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in a 9.8, baby.
Uh-oh. Steve knows what you got. Walking Dead Black Mature Reader's copy.
Yes, sir. Bam. 9.8.
What up, Captain?
I bought that as a 9.6 and got it to a 9.8. And they're getting rid of the Ghost Rider labels. So I have to crack both of these guys out, press and clean them, and send these in to get the Ghost Rider labels because
turn your phone sideways so you can see a little bit better.
Oh. Because reholders.
Oh, God.
Oh, it froze on me.
No, you're good.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. But yeah, I gotta crack these and press and clean them and send them in and get them regraded so I can get the Ghost Rider labels, because if you just send them in for a reholder, turnaround time is like literally, I don't even know. It says 40 days, but I call BS because I've had 2 reholders that have been there for almost 60 days now. So I have to get these in because they're getting rid of the Ghost Rider label and they're getting rid of the Doom label, which I find to just be irritating as hell. Like, those are the ones you get rid of. I mean, you've had the same Venom labels and Spider-Man, like we always keep those. Or like, I don't know, man. That just seems crazy to me. Especially the Doom. Like, Ghost Rider, fine. Maybe you don't have enough people sending Ghost Rider in, but the Doom label, man, that thing is sick. And I feel like a lot of people. I think what the problem is, though, is a lot of people aren't grading books right now. Yeah. Here's the bottom row selection here. That's a cool one right there. I like that cover. 9.8 Spider-Punk 1 of 50. There's my Kanto number 1. This one right here, a lot of people don't even know about. This was less than 1% of the entire print run for Action Comics 9, the combo pack edition. That's a stupid rare book right there. Stupid rare book. I was trying to sell this. This wouldn't sell for I tried to sell that. Couldn't get nobody to buy it. The Green with Evil storyline from the Power Rangers television show where Tommy was evil and he came in and destroyed everybody. That starts in that comic. Godzilla versus the Dragon Zord. That was cool. Birthday present from Justin Birch. Any hoosers? I don't know why I came in here. I don't even remember.
All right. What you guys were actually here for.
Cat?
I'm just kidding. So Steve asked about something. So this is the first time Kanto was ever in print. It's the comic shop news. I had 2 of these at one point, and whenever I mentioned earlier, I sold some stuff. This was part of it, and I just have it in this glass. It's not an expensive frame, but it's literally the only thing I could think of that would keep it flat and safe.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is like it slides around. So like,
Mhm.
but I mean, for now it'll be fine. But I don't have it officially framed. I would like to maybe one day, but I just never really put the effort into it.
I remember when you bought that thing, dude.
Yeah. Well, I bought 2 of them. I went on eBay when I found out this existed and bought every copy that was listed, which was only 2.
That's right.
I even went through every comic shop news posting and looked for this specific, if it had 1667, and I was just going to buy the lots of them because they'll do lots. But
Mhm.
yeah, I had 2, sold one on eBay a year and a half ago, and this is it. Well, what's cool is I believe that's the 1 in 10 cover, and I was actually just looking to see what the prices were on them because at one point it was like $100. I'm like, I'm not spending $100 on that. They'll go down, and then every comic book in the world tripled in value. So
Right. Austin.
Yep,
yes,
that's right,
that is.
Austin.
That is the one I got at Lexington. It was a PGX 9.6 at the time.
Makes me wonder if Steve bought the one I posted that time. You guys see how short Dustin is? He's only 4 foot tall. He's a little tiny man. Vamamoosh, vamamoosh.
I am not 4 foot tall, you dick. Dude, I am rocking the shit out of this doctor coat, though. I can tell you that. I got the double Windsor and everything going on.
I can't believe you're not sweating to death.
Well, I turned the heat off completely, so. Of course, this shirt, like I had to like tie it in the back because the neck on it was like wrung out. Go away! Get out of here! Nobody told you to come in here. Get! Go!
He's so mean to that cat, isn't he? Somebody call animal control.
Get out! Go! Find somewhere and get there. Go! Get! Go away.
He's too funny.
Oh, check this out. This is going to be a video I'm going to do soon. So, this is actually from Panda.
Gotcha. What is that?
This is from Panda. There's a comic book inside there.
Oh, Lord. Do you know what it is?
No, he bought it and somebody shipped it to him. It literally got stuck in his mailbox like this.
Ugh.
So, we're going to fix it, though.
Hopefully, if the spine's not busted, it'll be fine.
I'm going to fix it, though. It'll be fine.
All right. Let's see if we can find. See, here's the thing is like, I want to go ahead and get that FF13.
Yeah, I bought the, I bought that Killmonger, yep.
But I'm still waiting on bonus time to hit. I cannot believe that book is only $4.25. That hurts my feelings.
What is it?
Yeah. The Hollow Man TMNT homage. And they put rare.
Mhm.
I hate when people do that. Let's see who posted this. It's not rare. Everybody and their mom has one.
No, neither one of us have a Journey into Mystery 83. That is one I would love to have, though.
Yep.
I would just love to have a high-grade record reprint of it, though, honestly. Okay, it's time to put the doctor away.
Dustin, you need to have a Doc McStuffins theme song.
A what?
You've never heard Doc McStuffins?
No. The hell is that?
A little girl loves this.
Oh hell, don't even. I don't want to hear nothing that your kid watches because y'all put on the most irritating things in the world for your kid to watch.
Can y'all hear this? The
Nobody
doc.
wants to.
Here we go. Ready? Doc is in and she'll fix you up.
I'm so sorry, everybody. This is just torture.
I'm just
You guys
saying.
should not be
Dustin,
subjected to it.
all Dustin had to do. Rare HTF. I hate that sometimes so much.
HTF, LOL, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, peach.
Jiggles. Let's see what they were selling for. I still couldn't get anybody to buy on any of my offers that I made them for last sale for a Spider-Man 700.
Oh, I found your hoodie
What?
that you left here. I don't know when you left it here, but there's a
Are you-
black hoodie that I think belongs to you.
Oh, this is one of those whatnot ones. Would you say you have my black hoodie?
Yeah, I think that this hoodie belongs to you.
Yeah, it is.
Just I don't know how long it's been up here in this room, but it was on it was hanging on my comic t-shirt rack up here.
Yeah.
So you walk by it who knows how many times. I didn't even know it was there.
So, Steve, is this right here one of the whatnot ones, or was this like a real deal original release 1 in 10?
What?
This one I'm showing.
Let me see. Because what not only released? Oh, that's for number 2. No, that's not a whatnot, dude. That's from 2019.
Dude, I don't have that one, I don't think.
Yeah, that's from volume 1. I don't think you were getting the volume 1 incentives at that point. You didn't start doing that until volume 2 came out.
Well, that is really dumb. I'm mad.
Because like you don't have the 1 in 25 for number 1.
What kind of collector am I?
You don't have the New York Con exclusive for number 1. Skep's got like 47 9.8 to that one.
What? I didn't even know that was a thing either. Because see, whenever Josh, oh, what's going on with Donnie Cates? I heard that he was leaving Thor and Hulk, but I didn't know like something serious was happening. Uh-oh. I don't want to spread rumors, but I do have this one. But see, at the time, Josh wasn't getting many orders. I was the only one. So I didn't even know they were doing retailer incentives. Well, hot dang. Dang, this dude got a steal. $250 for all the incentives. Dang. I bet, dude. Dang, so that means all that you dropped on the Kanto auctions were much more than I thought. Yeah, somebody tell me what's happening with Donnie. I mean, I'm not personally attached to him or anything, but it's just sad when you hear somebody might be not doing well. I need to do some trading for some of these Kanto incentives.
You ain't got nothing worth a damn.
Is he having an addiction problem? I'm indifferent. Like certain books, if I've paid a bunch of money and I want them conserved, I want them in a slab. But if it's like, books like these Canto books that I just like or enjoy the story, raw is fine.
For me, the reason that I grade so many books now, I got tired of all of the stuff that I spend all my money on and invest all this money in. And it sits in these boxes here, and I never see it. Like, I don't usually have time to just come dig through the boxes and look at everything that's in there. So I decided that I was going to build the slab wall and display my stuff that way. And so now I kind of prefer getting stuff graded so that I can interchange it on my slab wall while I'm sitting at my desk working or doing live streams or whatever on my computer desk. I've got all my stuff that I've spent all this money on and this time and effort to find these books and stuff like that. Like I can actually look at them and sit and enjoy them, and they're there to show off and stuff like that. So that's where I've come.
Yeah.
That's where I've got.
So this is a crazy post. Canto set 1 through 6, near mint, whatnot variant, IDW 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, unread comic. This is like the ultimate SEO. And I don't believe any of them are actually first print, nor maybe I think number 4 is. And none of them are whatnots. But whatnot has become so synonymous with Canto. Wow.
You don't think any of them are what?
I think number 4 is the only one that was first print. The rest of them are, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, a 6.0 Canto number 1 retail incentive. Wonder if you could press that.
Let me see.
Let's see if I can get the pool.
I can look up the grader's notes.
They don't have very good pictures on it. Oh, here it is.
Let me go to my computer and I'll pull up the grader's notes and we'll see. You want to know which one of them covers is my favorite? The one with all the eyes.
I don't know, dude. This one seems pretty busted.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like the back got pretty toasted.
Yeah. Then that was dumb to grade it. I mean,
you can look it up and see, but
he spent more to grade that thing than he was gonna ever sell it for. All right, let's see.
You're chewing super loud, so just keep that in mind. Just because your mic's right there by your cheek. Yeah, for real.
What the? Okay. Read me the number.
2055 408 003.
I don't know if you could see that, but yeah, large crease back cover, multiple scuffs. You're not going to get the scuffing off of it.
No, that's what it looked like.
But there was another cover in that lot, and I love it. Nope. That one I love. That second print, number 1. I love that one. But yeah, there it is. That one, the number 2 A cover. That's the A cover for number 2.
Yeah.
I love that one. I think that's probably my favorite cover. I had a really, really nice copy of that, and I sold it to you. Or I traded it to you for something.
PS4.
Oh, that PlayStation for my kid, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Hagen plays the hell out of it.
See, like this one, he actually scanned it in. It looks clean. But that looks scuffed up.
Send me a link for it. I'll check it out.
Well, I'm not spending that kind of money on it anyways. But it looks pretty bad scuffed up. I got it shared on the thing.
How much are they?
So he's got this one listed at $150.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a little much.
Yeah. Austin, I do not. That's been kind of one of my struggles is kind of how to display. I focus so much on with my current display or kind of just around me. So, you know, some of my artwork I really love around here. I've really done a lot of the omnibus and stuff like that back here. Some of my small statues, my coffee table books, which are really just the art books. And of course, some of my manga and some more art, but I've not found a good spot to really do slab displays. And I did earlier this week or last week a long live stream about kind of, I think it was Friday night actually, about kind of looking at comic book rooms and examples and kind of what I want to do. And I don't really want to do the J channel thing, but that's kind of, yeah, I could get Drew to just like do remarks all over the scuffs. Then it wouldn't even be color touch. Message and be like, dude, please. That would be funny. And see, I have this one.
You know, I've thought about that idea with signatures. You know how like CGC won't give you a yellow label?
Yeah.
If a book was not signed while they were watching,
Yep.
I'll get them to come watch them trace right over the signature.
Yep. No, so I bought one hot toy, didn't like it, and sold it. It just wasn't my thing. But Justin, he has a ton of them. He's got to have.
I have one. It's not a hot toy brand, but it is essentially the exact same thing as a hot toy. They're made by 3-0. I can't even see I don't know if people can even see it because I can't see my camera, but that's it. It's pretty big. I mean, you can see it's sitting next to a graded comic book.
Mm-hmm. People are wild, man.
That's right, near Rob. Paying $60 for a modern book, it ain't gonna be a damn 6. So you got that shit right.
I never understood the whole Gorkum foil. That was not really one I was a big fan of, if I'm honest.
What is that?
The same homage as everybody else in the world has done. That one right there.
Yeah. At this point, I don't even know how people still have any kind of love for Amazing Spider-Man 300. I don't think there is a comic book in the world I am more sick of looking at.
That's crazy. That got up to $600 right now.
What's that?
This.
What is that?
It's just the retailer incentive.
9.8?
This is the convention one, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Gas got a bunch of them in 9.8. He's been buying them and getting them graded for years.
Yeah.
I ain't messing with nothing modern, especially if it's something that I want to press and clean and get it graded and then try to sell it.
Yeah.
No. Nope.
I did buy this one, Dustin, and this is the card I bought, but it wasn't the. I should buy the comic book to match.
Of course, I say that. Oh yeah, that's cool. Of course, I say that, and I just sent in a Darkwing Duck first appearance that'll hit a 9.8. I sent in the first appearance of Lady Deadpool that'll hit a 9.8, but I didn't spend hardly anything on those. So, and I sent in the first appearance of Lobo Mega Man 3. I got a little bit into that one, but I'm gonna hold on to that one because I was just like, you know what, Lobo might be cool as hell in the movies.
Yeah.
Dang, is the number one A cover really down to $500 for a 9.8? Oh, that's the New York Comic Con exclusive right there. That's the one that Skev has a bunch of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Austin, dude, I totally forgot about my Iron Man one I have. Yeah, I'll pull it up. I forgot I even owned that. I forget it's a hot toy, I guess is what I should say.
Dude, we're getting way better interaction tonight than we get on our Babylon. And that's when we do all the pretty stuff. Use our good cameras and microphones. I'm just running around here and daggone telephone.
Yeah, I forget how cool this thing is sometimes.
Nobody can see the screen.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, there it is. All I could see was your daggone screen you were sharing.
Yeah, I would buy more of these if they weren't so expensive. And I wish I would have been into these whenever the first one started coming out.
They just had a bunch of them go really cheap on sale. I know Britt bought the Hulkbuster and somebody else because it was like over half off.
Yeah. Yeah, I really, really do like this specifically.
I like the Tony Stark in-game one.
Yeah.
Where you can set him up doing the snap.
Yeah. So I always forget that he's technically a hot toy. I don't like the clothed, Barbie doll kind of feel. And I don't mean that in like a derogatory, like, oh, hot toys are Barbie. Like, that's not what I mean. It just kind of feels like it to me. I don't like that kind of. I'm kind of sick. I didn't know about some of these first series or first run retailer incentives. I'm kind of hurt.
That's the one thing I like about the Power Ranger ones. I mean, they use literally use the same exact type of material that their suits were made out of for the shows. Like the same type of spandex. They put the seams in the same places and everything. That's awesome, dude. Look, A cover, first print number 1 for $5.49. That book was over $1,000 easily. What was the one under that? I've never seen that one.
There.
Right there with the heart. What is that?
That's 1 in 10.
Dude, that is gnarly looking, bro. I like that. I love the covers that he did for it. Like that volume 1 was special, dude. The story, the covers, like the other stuff's been good too, but like nothing has been as good as that volume 1. I love that second print number 1 cover too, where he's just walking through the meadow between the mountains. I love that shit. I never would have thought that you would have got me on this damn book. The number 4 looked good too.
Where? Oh, right here?
Right there.
Yeah, that's a retail incentive.
Yeah. See, I don't really care for the TMNT one. I like the stained glass one better. Man, I need to stop looking at this. My dumb ass is going to go try to buy some.
I'm telling you, dude. I probably should hop on Whatnot when people are selling some stuff and get it cheaper.
Yeah, but I don't think a lot of people are selling that kind of those books right now, though.
Never know, dude. Never know. So we don't really I don't change what I do between summer and winter months because my up here is AC, so it basically stays between 65 to 68 all year long.
Same here. Yeah, I just keep everything stored in bags
Yeah.
and boards and in boxes. I mean, and if a little humidity gets a hold of my books, I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter because I can press that shit out. But, but I mean, honestly, I mean, as long as you keep the temperature, you know, pretty consistent, you're not like dropping the temperature and then boosting it way back up. Like if it gets cold and then you know, walk up and, oh, hell, it's cold up here, and you bump the heat up real
Yeah.
high and the temperature changes really quick, you're not going to be in any danger of anything really.
No. I am about to bid on this though. Look.
Oh, dude. Check this out. Look, hold on. I got to show you something that I actually just got in from a customer, or it's actually from one of John's customers. You know, he gave me about 80 books to press for his customers. And one of them, remember I told you that guy came in with a long box, and John had me and another guy go through them and pull out anything good because the guy wasn't sure what he had and John didn't have time. And I saw one in there that I was like, oh, dude, Nick, you would love that, dude. I mean, you won't love it because it's not the cover you want, but it's extremely rare. No, that's not it. Here it is. Yeah. Check this one out, dude.
Oh yeah, that literally just popped up. That's pretty cool because that's homage to what, 300 or 400?
Not 300. I forget which one, but yeah, dude, this book is like almost non-existent, dude. I don't know if there's more on there now, but the day I found this, there was like, I don't think there was but one copy that had sold in the last like 5 years when I looked it up on GPA in a 9.8, like, and well, in general, like, but yeah, it's the fourth print Ryan Stegman cover, and this came out in, when did 700 come out, Nick?
Early 2010, something like that.
Yeah, so I mean that's got to be like some early Stegman.
Well, he was on Spider-Man for a while.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, the guy was wanting to get some stuff graded, and I was like, bro, like this one right here, like the last one that sold was pretty pricey, and that's been like 3 or 4 years ago. And then I found this one. This one just hit the top 10 list.
So there's a raw version of it for sale for $30 right now. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
That hit the top 10 list. That's first appearance of somebody.
2013 is when it hit.
Yeah, if you go to GPA and look that book up and try to find the last sale graded. Take me off of here.
You know how to do it?
I'm on my phone. I can't get to any of it.
So I put a bid in for that one for 65 to see if it hits.
Ooh, somebody put their hot photo right there. Hey, somebody click on that link and then screenshot it and send it to me.
Good Lord.
I know Rob Worst got my back.
Let's see what it's sold for lately. I literally went through and everybody that accepted best offers, I literally offered them exactly what the last sale was and told them why. And everybody, like one guy came back and was like $300. I'm like, dude, look at this listing. There you go. See, I could buy it raw for $12 to $15, but for $60 to not have to worry about press, clean, time, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, giving your brother some business. I mean, fuck all that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So look, 159. Okay, so it did that one. He got a good sell, but I wonder if it was newsstand. Yeah, $76. Oh, that hurts my heart.
I'm about to look up that 700 fourth print.
Let me see. Watch it be like a $50 book.
No, I'm looking it up now on
So there's
GTA.
not a 9.8 that's sold.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The last one that sold was 2020, and it sold for $120. But there hasn't been another one that has been available since 2020. Let me go look at the census on it. Yeah.
I'm actually shocked. This one hasn't done. I mean, literally, it's dropped by $100 even after the news.
What's that?
Silk's first appearance.
Oh,
They
yeah, I
announced
got
they
one
were
of
doing
those
her
sitting
movie
over here, too.
officially.
Yeah, I got one of those over here, too. I think people are just, at this point, they're just kind of like, oh, another movie. Oh, another Disney Plus show. Like, they've been doing so great. Yes, I'd love to invest into another one.
Yeah. Dude, I think it's about time to go. It's 10:42. It's almost midnight your time, and you got to work.
What was the release date on that fourth print? I need the
I
month.
don't know.
God forbid you look it up with your damn computer in front of you.
Are you not on your computer?
No, I'm on my telephone.
Well, it was in 2013.
Mm-hmm. All of them were.
Well, if it would have been, at the end of 13, it may not have been.
I need to know the exact month so I know which copy to click. February.
That's a pretty good looking book.
Ditko did a cover for 700. That's crazy.
Everybody and their mom did one.
They don't even have the fourth print on their census. That's crazy. That's the Argentina reprint.
Oh, look, Otley's officially writing Hulk.
So there's a total of 57 copies graded of that fourth print. And 20 of them are 9/8. Good Lord, there's a 7.0 on here. There's a 6.5 on here.
Dang.
But I mean, that's pretty low though for census numbers.
Austin, any book that haunts you on a regular basis that is not in your collection? That's a good question. What do you mean by haunt? Like, I guess just like stresses you out, like an actual attainable book. I'm gonna go from this. It's an actual attainable book that I don't have yet. I have the means to, but with the economy, it makes you nervous. But for me, it's gonna be ASM1. Right? That's really it. Like a
For
1520, probably
yeah.
a 18.
I just grabbed one of the ones that I would have said.
Yeah. What is it?
I'm not going to say because we haven't dropped the video yet.
Is it uploaded? Because I did your FF1 talk today. It's uploaded.
Oh, I may not have uploaded this one yet.
Okay.
We'll drop it next week. But and it may sound silly to a lot of people, but there is a very hard to find Goni Montez Power Rangers issue 0 helmet cover. It was only given out at a Comics Pro convention, and it's the Red Ranger with the Dragon Shield. That is one that for years, every year it's on my list of books I want to buy. And every year it stays consistently the same price. $1,600 for a 9.8, $500 to $800 for a raw copy, depending on how nice it is. Outside of that, Fantastic Four issue number 3. That's one.
Honestly, I think for me, it's just got to be ASF1. That's literally it.
Yeah, if I'm talking attainable, I mean that I can't think of a whole lot like that's attainable.
Yeah, because I bought every ASM book that I've wanted, every one that I cared about, except for that one. AF15 is one of those things where, man, if it's going to have to get stupid cheap before or I'm going to have, that may be a book that like later on in my life when I'm not focused on a kid and those expenses are gone, right?
Yeah. If I was talking about something that I'll probably never have the dough to put on it, or like I said earlier, even if I did, like I couldn't see myself being okay with spending the money on it, it'd be FF1 though, all day.
Yeah.
To me, outside of Action Comics #1, there's not a more important comic book that's ever been written. And if you want to know why, Nick's going to drop a video on that soon. What did you think about what I said in that video?
It was good. Yeah, I didn't have any issues with it.
I wasn't trying to knock any other books or trying to take away from any other books, but I that was just something that I had thought about a lot, especially after watching a couple of different documentaries on Stan Lee and Marvel Comics. I was thinking about it a lot when we were on our way back home from the mountains. I had like 4 hours. I was just sitting there thinking about it.
That's funny.
But yeah, I'll end up like I would love to put together FF 1 through 10, and then there's a couple of others sporadically through there I'd like to get, but that Fantastic Four 1 through 10, I loved the stories in that so much. Like there's literally no comic anything that I think I love more than Fantastic Four at this point.
So FF5 would be one that I would really love to have, but it's not even for Doctor Doom, which would mean I couldn't. It's for the stupid story behind it.
Same here. It is literally for this right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same here, but because I mean, like I like Doom, but I mean, if I'm talking, if I'm looking at the Fantastic Four and I'm going through my favorite characters, Doom's probably 4, maybe 5.
I would say he's probably top 3, and that's if I include Submariner.
Well, see, I think, but you've read further into it, so I think Doom further into it. Once you get up into like the mid 60s issues, like or like once you go like 57 and forward issue numbers, I think Doom probably plays a bigger role there. But for me, Ben Grimm the Thing, absolutely 100% #1. He's probably my favorite character of all time at this point. Then I would say Submariner. Because I consider Submariner a Fantastic Four character at this point. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
I would say Reed Richards, #3.
See, all of mine are not even FF, like actual Fantastic Four. It would be the Watcher. What was #2? Oh, Namor, and then probably Doctor Doom.
See, I really enjoyed Super Skrull. I liked Super Skrull. I thought he was cool as hell. I liked the Red Ghost. I thought he was But I like the monkeys that he had. You know, the orangutan and the chimpanzee and the gorilla. I thought that I don't know why. And then I don't know why. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I like the shit out of the Frightful Four. Or what are they called?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the whole saga with those guys. I thought it was cool as hell.
Yeah.
I like the crap out of Medusa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So obscure characters that you love to have the first appearance of, but too expensive. For me, it's the first Plastic Man app in Police Comics 5. Oh, that's pretty cool. Honestly, I don't know. As far as like obscure comics, though, or obscure characters, like I don't know if you would consider the Watcher an obscure character, but that's like on my radar to pick up. But see, I'm willing to buy them in like a 1520 if the cover's fine. You know, like
Yeah.
the color, it's not taped to death, it's not ripped off, that kind of thing. So you know, it's I don't know. The Chameleon I
Puppet
thought was
Master.
pretty cool, but that's an ASM one, so
Who?
you know, that's a little bit of a different ballpark. By the
Who?
way, that book finally came in, and the back is like destroyed with ink and stuff, but the inside is just pristine. Ellie and I sat there and flipped through almost the whole thing and kind of, you know, narrated what was happening, and she really liked it. She goes, "I like that."
No,
Spider."
was it like ink from like being printed?
No, like some kid in a ballpoint.
Is it gloss?
Yeah, it's not something I think you'll be able to press.
I don't wonder about pressing. I just wonder if I could get the pen off.
Yeah, but I don't think we probably could clean it, but I don't think it's going to be really worth it. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal because it's the back. I don't.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The front's fine.
I like Puppet Master.
I didn't
Another one
like
that
it.
everybody's like, what? Puppet Master? He's lame. And I was like, I don't know. I thought he was cool.
I also disliked all of the Inhumans. Every time they show up,
See, I haven't gotten to the Inhumans yet. And that makes me feel like I probably won't like them, which sucks because like I
No,
really want.
but you like a lot of things I
I was
don't.
really hoping I would like Black Bolt
Black Bolt's
because
fine. It's everything else.
he's got some kick-ass covers, dude.
I think you'll like them. I think you're going to be fine with them. I just think I'm not going to go into it because you haven't read it. I don't want to put my opinions on you. I
Yeah.
think you're going to be fine. I think you'll like them. So
I'll tell you what, one of my favorite covers that I've seen, and I haven't bought it yet because I'm waiting until I read the issue to see if I even like it. Because that's my thing that I said I was doing from now on. I'm not going to buy it until after I've read it and know what's inside and if I really like it. Roma Tut. That's one. We both like
cool.
Roma Tut. We both liked him. Now, Molecule Man, I think you'll like him a lot more if you read the original Secret Wars, but that's another one I would like to have.
I read it.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jeez, Andrew, didn't they? I mean, ruined Taskmaster. And Dustin, by the way, it looks like you're frozen, saying you have no internet connection.
Oh, that's because I hit my home button so I could get on CLZ. It'll pop back up as soon as I come back. I was trying to look and see what this issue was.
So lame.
I just thought this cover was just incredible.
Hawkman became, after watching Black Adam, became I'm a very big fan of that. I will not be buying that. Maybe that's a bit of an obscure one. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I don't really know. Yeah, I'm kind of weird whenever it comes to certain characters. The ASM ones I have, though. And he's gone. If he doesn't come back in like 2 minutes, we're just going to end it, folks, because it's almost midnight his time. So any other questions, talking points you guys want to chat about for a minute? I appreciated you guys all hanging out. It's been a lifetime. I was hoping Justin was going to join. Miss old Justin. Get him to talk about some manga with me. Oh, right on, man. Yeah, Ramatut was really awesome. I really felt like he was what do you call it? Just super cool. Super cool, if I'm honest. So it was something I didn't think I'd actually appreciate, or yeah, it was just very unique. FF19. I couldn't remember the exact date.
I can't figure out what this book is that I was looking for.
It's fine. Yeah, Austin, we are about to head out as well. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you have a wonderful one. Dan, yeah, man, there were some bots. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I didn't want to, like, I guess, yeah, everybody, at this point, it's what, 60, 70 years where, people know he becomes king. But yeah, and that was a really fun story too. I won't lie. I enjoyed a lot of the early stories. They put so much content in there so quickly. So, but who knows? They may ruin King the Conqueror. Yeah, Loki 2. Loki season 2 would be fun to see. Dustin, you about ready to wrap it up, dude?
Oh, I found it. It's issue 82.
Of what?
Fantastic Four.
And what specifically?
I love the cover. I love the way that Black Bolt looks. I love the way Reed Richards looks. I love the way the Thing looks.
Don't stress over it, Dan.
And I'm not sure.
I
believe it
won't be this Friday. We'll do one. It may be Saturday. It just depends on what's happening after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But most Fridays we'll do stuff, or Saturday. It's either or. Most times it's
Saturday is our typical day, but sometimes we have to do it on a Friday.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a Kirby cover, but I'm not. I can't remember if Kirby did that. Okay. Yeah, I love the way Reed Richards looks too. The way Kirby did that, the way he's pointing his finger and gives him that depth. I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping that's a good read, because I'd like to have that in a high grade. Would be cool.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly affordable.
Yeah. Yeah, but when I say high grade, I mean like 9.0 or better. So who knows? I think the best Galactus cover is 243. John Byrne. Yeah, you can get a 7.5 of that number 82 for somebody's got one here for $1.25. That's the only one I see.
Yeah, I don't like this Galactus cover at all.
No, I think it's cool.
I don't. It seems super cheesy to me.
I like that it kind of almost gives you a feel of how big he can get. Like, obviously, that's not even close, but here's a 9.6 of that issue 82 for $700.
There you go.
That's not too bad. I'd rather buy a raw copy and get it there myself.
Steve, have a good night, man. I'm glad you got it. I think most people's piggy banks right now are starting to get a little empty.
Heard that.
All right, let's wrap it up. I gotta go to bed. I still have to.
It's midnight. I gotta go to bed too. I gotta be up in 4.5 hours.
I've said it a few times. You need to go.
Well, don't get me started on a live show and think I just ain't gonna sit here and keep talking.
Guys, y'all have a great night and happy Thanksgiving.